Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I make my sublimation puzzles. I get them from Hobby Lobby. You can also get them from Amazon. I have them listed on my Amazon storefront. I also use parchment paper. It's going to help protect the surface that you're sublimating on. And it's also going to protect your heat press. And of course, you're going to need your sublimation print. I make these on my own. I converted my Epson EcoTank 2800 into a sublimation printer. And you also want to make sure that your image is mirrored. Next thing you're going to need is heat tape. I got these from Michael's, but you can also get them from other craft stores or Amazon. You definitely want to use heat tape when you're sublimating because you don't want your image to end up ghosting. I also like to use this scraper tool just to make sure that the tape is on very firmly because I definitely do not want my puzzle slipping any kind of way, and also to make sure that the tape doesn't end up peeling up. So this is the part where I use my parchment paper. I apply the parchment paper onto the surface, then I apply my puzzle, and then I add another sheet of parchment paper to the top. That's going to help protect my heat press. So on the instructions it says to press at 400 degrees for 50 seconds, so that's what I'm doing here. When you're sublimating, you want to make sure that the image is actually coming through the paper after you press it. If not, you just repeat the process. In between presses, I make sure to let my puzzle cool off a little bit to prevent any burning. Okay, now this part, make sure you have gloves or at least wait until your item cools off because it gets very hot. And that's how I make my puzzles. If you have any questions, definitely drop it down below. And don't forget y'all, most of the supplies are on my Amazon link.